We'll let you know that we have this live on Facebook. So wherever you are at the moment, you can join us live to get to watch this on Facebook. And for all of this, you can get us on the go by logging on to our website, m.channelstv.com. Can actually put you on the go, whichever way you would love to get to watch us, and even on YouTube, we're right there live for you. But joining us now, right from Abuja studios, is a public affairs analyst, Jide Ojo. He joins the conversation right now. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. The Rivers rerun is still making a lot of talks, and you just heard the governor of Rivers State. Specifically, a lot of people have been talking about the participation of political parties and even the security agencies. Let us in on what exactly is your thinking of that Rivers rerun.
Thank you, Sulaiman. It's just so unfortunate the way everything panned out in Rivers State. There is an antecedent to all of what has happened on December 10. If you recall, way back, Rivers has always been a hotbed of political crisis right from the 1999 transition to democracy. But it used to be a one-party state. It used to be from 1999 through to 2011, a PDP state. So the intense struggle for power has largely been within the People's Democratic Party, because it was always a fight to finish who gets the ticket for PDP, because it was more like a de facto one-party state in Rivers. But with the merger of legacy parties and the due recognition of APC in 2013, the permutations has changed, and what we now have is a two-party state, so to speak, de facto two-party states, that's APC and PDP. Now, what you recall that this last Saturday's legislative rerun election is actually the third election. If we take the 2015 general election that held in the state, which was annulled for irregularities, which necessitated the rerun. You also recall that even the governorship election was annulled by the trial court and the tribunal and then the Court of Appeal before it was upheld by the Supreme Court. Now leaving majorly the legislative positions to be filled. And sometimes in July or June this year, we had that rerun, which was truncated, was stalemated because of violence. There we lost a youth corps member, Dumebi Okonta. And INEC tried to get the dramatis personnel, the gladiators in the state, to agree to a peaceful conduct of the rerun elections. Because if you recall, the court actually gave within 3 to 6 months to INEC to conduct those rerun. But unfortunately, because of the issue of violence, in which, if we cast our mind back from 2015, over 100 lives were lost before 2015 in Rivers State. Now we have also lost a life in the first rerun. Now the second rerun has claimed a minimum of about 5 lives. And what I feel happened last Saturday was majorly a supremacy battle between APC and PDP. And if you want to pigeonhole it, it's a supremacy battle, a kind of referendum about the popularity or who is more on ground between Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State and the former Governor Chibike Amici. Because you find out that the governor of the state has even been speaking louder and more frequently than the PDP chairman in Rivers State. I don't even know who the PDP chairman in Rivers State is. But every day you see the governor coming up to say they've discovered a plot and all of that. And then you see on the side of APC, Minister of Transportation addressing the press and telling the world about what PDP was trying to do. But I think the two dramatists personnel actually were largely, their comments were not helpful to what we saw last week, because it was like, I heard Governor Nyesom Wike saying that APC would be beaten silly on Saturday. And of course, you also saw that at the mega rally that was held in the lead up to the December 10 election, where many governors of APC and the chairman of APC was there, they said, they also said it's going to be fire for fire. So at that level, you could foresee that it's going to be battle royale, on Saturday. And that's exactly what played out. Because none of the two major parties want to be outdone. It was like, okay, if you think you are popular, if you think you are on ground, we will see. And of course, everybody march out their troops to ensure that they gain undue advantage. And who is the loser in all of this? The populists, the electorates. Because I really can't fathom a situation where we deployed over 25,000 police personnel, excluding over 1,000 military, DSS, and all the other paramilitary organizations, and yet we still have lives being lost. So what's the whole essence of those deployments? Even a DSP of police getting decapitated, it's so. I mean, I can't just understand the whole essence of policing the election, because if there were intelligence gathering ahead of that election, and the police and the military authority played fair in that election, there shouldn't be any death recorded. If
I think that's a better way for us to wrap up this now. We'll come back and expatiate more on that, because you've just highlighted so many other issues here. You're talking about the dramatists personnel, and you're also talking about the security agencies and how many that we've been able to deploy irrespective of cost of running this election, and how well they have performed. It's another key issue we must look at when we return after now.